Over the years, I've had a lot of mentors, and many of them I've never even met. One of my favorites is Bob Proctor. I decided to listen to him, work on my intellect, my thoughts, and my energy, and the results have been incredible. Now, let me share a little bit of what Bob has to say.
Development of the intellect, we can tap into a higher side because every side is connected. Each frequency is hooked up to the one above and one below. There's no line of demarcation where one stops and the other starts. You'll say, well, what does that mean? Well, it has a lot of meaning. It means that you can go and you can change anything into anything. I mean, we have the ability to do that. Let's say that's a glass, and we'll fill it with water. And what we call water is energy. The glass is also energy. Now look at it. That is glass. It used to be sand. There's water in here, and there's ice in here. The ice and the water is energy. The ice used to be water, but because we added cold energy to it, it turned into ice. But it's all energy. Now look at, if we add heat to that, then it's going to start boiling, and it turns into something we call steam. It's the same energy. It's just moving at a different speed, so we got a different name for it. We don't call it water anymore. Now we call it steam. If we keep adding heat to it, we'll stop calling it steam, and we'll start to call it air, ether, or gas. It's the same energy. Now you say, well, why do we have to study this? We don't. You don't have to study it. But as you start to do it and you start to study, you'll start to understand that with your imagination, you can tap into the ether and you can bring it down into any form you want. And by holding it, you'll put yourself in the vibration you have to be in to attract what you have to attract to cause it to move into physical form. Now that could be money or anything else. Look at the ether, the steam, the water, it's all hooked together. There's no line of demarcation where it stops becoming steam and starts becoming ether, where it stops becoming water and starts to become steam. You see, what the hell has this got to do with personal growth? I think it's got everything to do with it. You see, what we're doing, we've got the ability inside. There's parts of us, this genius part of us, this human nature, this godlike part of us. We can tap into no thing, and we can make something.